this society has managed to suppress women mostly because men saw that women are powerful. Haha. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. They looked at a woman and they felt, oh my God, we have to keep them down. How are we gonna do that? Let's use their sexuality as a weapon. Let's confine them to gender roles, and that the only thing they can do is be in the kitchen and cook and clean like a servant. Let's dehumanize them and turn them into sexual objects. Imagine if tables were to flip, and then me as a woman, I just come and approach you as a man, and I'm like, oh yeah, I see your ding dong there. How would that feel? No human being wants to be treated like that, like I'm a piece of meat in a butchery. I feel like men knew that women, we are fucking powerful. Hello love, hi, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, karibu sana, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so very much for coming back. Ever since I was a small child, I always felt that there was something different about being a girl, but that concept did not become actualized in my mind until I grew much older and I was able to conceptualize why I feel the way I do. I feel like living in a patriarchal culture as a woman is one of those things you just cannot ignore. The fact that you're marginalized in one way or another comes up in your day-to-day living. Whenever I interact with other men in social situations, it becomes clear to me that if men were to be truly honest with how they feel about women, they would say that yes, we are sexually attracted to you women, but deep down we really just resent you. We just hate you. And that's why we've carved a culture around misogyny. And the reason why we hate you is because our mothers did not show up for us, or they showed up in a way that was unhealthy, and now it's difficult for me as a man to adjust to the real world. If we were to be blatantly honest, that's what most men would say. Whenever I bring up this concept of feminism on social groups or on social media generally, people tend to reply with this kind of attitude like, okay, women, enough, stop playing the victim. Like, yeah, you guys have been marginalized for so long, but it's enough. We've heard it over and over and over again. You're just being empowered every day, so yeah, just shut up. And to me, that perspective is so similar to when we had the Black Lives Matter movement, and then white people started saying, oh, but white lives matter too. And I'm like, you see, you're not understanding what's going on here, because one community has always been marginalized, one community has always been less than, and now we have to work to empower that community so that there can be balance, so that now we can achieve the balance. And people may argue that empowering a woman is only disempowering the boy child and men in our society. But what I usually say to that is, if a woman being empowered is disempowering you as a man, it means there is something you need to unlearn that is still deep down inside you. That part of you that believes in machoism and control needs to be recalibrated, to sort of be adjusted again, because it's not healthy. Consider, for example, the concept of body hair. When a man is in the gym working out with an armpit full of hair, it's somehow considered sexy. But the minute I wear my body hair out, oh, now it's unhygienic. What the fuck? Hair that grows naturally on my body, unhygienic. Be fucking for real. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I'll never shave a day in my life. I'm just saying I want to shave when I want to. And sometimes, like today, I just want to wear my body hair however the fuck I want, because it's the same hair. It's the same hair on my head. It's just hair naturally growing on my body. What's this war about? Whenever I am walking around town and I come across advertisements, I can't help but realize and notice how most of these advertisements are geared towards making me feel less than. That this capitalistic culture has been carved around preying on the insecurities of women. I mean, no, really, think about it. Just observe. On your way to work one day, just be looking at the billboards. When you're on Instagram scrolling, look at some of those advertisements and the messages they send. Most of the times it's, oh, let me show you how to get rid of stretch marks, or let me show you how to get rid of dark spots, or let me show you how to make your skin lighter. What's wrong with being dark? What's wrong with stretch marks? Nivea, I'm talking to you. What's wrong with stretch marks now? Because if I'm a fat girl, I have stretch marks. What's good? There's nothing wrong with me. And every time you see an advertisement as a woman, somewhere, somehow, just observe, it makes you feel less than. It makes you feel like there's something you need to do and change about yourself before you can be fully appreciated for who you are. And that's not fair. When I was younger, I once got into a big fight with a male person I knew simply because I hadn't done the dishes. They came home, the dishes weren't done, and now I was considered useless. This whole concept of gender roles has always been fascinating to me as a child. The whole concept that a man cannot wash his clothes, that a man cannot take care of his own hygiene, that a man cannot do his own dishes is honestly baffling to me. When we keep pushing this narrative that it's a woman's job to cook, it's a woman's job to clean, what ends up happening is the men, the boys do not become equipped to actually deal with real life situations. So you marry a man and then he expects you to be the one who cleans his clothes. Excuse me, what? He expects you to be the one who cooks for him on the daily. And this is something I've seen, guys. I'm sure we can all relate to this. He expects you to be the one who's always cleaning the dishes. Let's get something straight. First of all, boy, I ain't your mama. I ain't your mama. First of all, I'm not your mom. Really, I'm not. Secondly, I am an individual with an intellect, with a vision, with ambitions, with goals, just like you. I have ideas, I have value, and my value is not dictated by how many dishes I have washed for you in this lifetime. If you need someone to wash your dishes, employ a nanny. That's one of those things I am just completely unsubscribing from. The fact that I, as a woman, my job is to be your janitor. Be fucking for real. Be fucking for real. If you're a woman, you can probably understand me when I say it feels like our bodies are properties of men. Full stop. It just feels like your body is a man's sexual object wherever you go. And what fascinates me is how men are so comfortable catcalling women and sexualizing them and even touching them. It's a rape culture that we have normalized. I think the rebound for this is what most hip-hop female artists have done. Because sexuality has been used as a weapon against women, we are now embracing that sexuality. We are becoming it. We're becoming okay with being in our bodies. And I personally subscribe to that. I'll wear whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. Because it is my body, it is not yours. It is me who will dress it the way I want, the way I feel comfortable. But at the same time, I do admit that when I walk out of the door and men feel so comfortable catcalling me and sneering at me and saying some of the most disgusting things I've ever had towards me, it makes me feel angry. I just get so pissed. And I'm like, I don't understand what is going on here. Is it that I, as a woman, have been conditioned to think that my worth only comes from a male's gaze? Is it that I keep creating these situations? Or is it that I have a high sex appeal that just attracts people? I just have so many questions about it. But of all the things I want to say the loudest at the top of my voice is, men, grow the fuck up. Not every woman you see is like a meat in a butchery, which you can be like, oh, give me that one. Oh, get so pissed. Damn. We see this a lot with women who've embraced their sexuality, whatever that looks like for you. Whether you're like Oprah, who is just always clean and just like always covered up with just a little bit of cleavage, or if you're like Cardi B, who just shakes her ass on the stage. Whatever embracing your sexuality looks like to you, when you do that as a woman, you become really powerful. You become really powerful. And I feel like for society to suppress us as women, there has to be something people saw. I feel like women are really, really powerful. Like, we call Earth Mother Earth. That feminine energy is the giver of life, the source of life. And every day I can't help but realize how powerful I am as a woman, especially when I stand in my power. I am the closest to God because I can create life. It's not just life I have the power to create, I also have power to create anything I want. The one thing that made me completely detached from Christianity is misogyny. That was just the deal breaker for me. Why isn't Mary Magdalene mentioned anywhere as Yeshua's partner? Because yes, she was. Men have found a way to twist that narrative and make it look like women are always, woe is me. No, it's enough. Women, we are waking the fuck up. And every day as you maneuver your day-to-day activities, you will be confronted with some of those subtle aspects that make you less than a man. And every time you're confronted with that, don't just ignore it. Become conscious of it so that you can realign your life, because women, you are powerful. When they say God is a woman, it's because we create life. We are like second to God. Stand in your power and don't tell anybody tell you who you can or cannot be. Body hair, wear your body hair like that. Wear your bikini with your fucking stretch marks. Who cares? They're yours and they're beautiful and really fucking sexy, by the way. I love you so much. Oh, I feel like I love you so much. I know like this video is just reaching so many women right now, and I love you so fucking much. I relate with you. I understand you. I am with you, and I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Stand in your feminine power. Bye.